All right, what's up? Here's Stormy. She's laying on the table. For whatever reason, my cats love this table. They like to stretch out on it, show their bellies. I don't really know what the deal is, but that's what she's doing. She's just putting her belly up in the air. Fatty. She's a little fatty, but she's good. She's a good girl. And then Gus, doing the same thing. He's just not belly up, but he likes to stretch out on that table. I mean, he's a big cat. Look at him. He's like pretty much half the size of that table, and that's a full-size like kitchen table. So he's big. He's a big cat. I mean, he's not fat. He's definitely overweight, but he's also big. So I don't know. I'm not sure. And then last but not least is Sonny. He's got something stuck under that stove. It's most likely a little toy, and he's trying to get it. And then Spooky over there is checking it out, making sure it's going well and not offering any type of help, just looking at Sonny look like a crazy cat. These are some of the plants I have going. So those are the 2 rocket surgeries that I ended up transplanting. You remember how they were looking kind of sad in those solo cups? They seem to be bouncing back inside of this in the larger pots. With the tent, and they seem to be bouncing back, so they look way better than they did. All those little cups in the middle are auto flowers. I'm probably going to move a few of them outside and just let them kind of go outside naturally and just let the sun just take them, but they definitely look way better. I think it's putting them in the bigger pots with some dry amendments in the soil gives the roots something to something to benefit from and some type of nutrients. This is the stem of the outdoor Cascadia satay that I have going, that big ass plant that I have. So you can see this thing sucks up water very fast. It's a healthy plant. And now, again, I'm just going to go through and just show you some of my outdoor plants. So this is that same plant, just a different view. This thing is a beast, a fucking beast. Every day I go outside, it's another couple inches taller, 6-7 inches taller. Shout to Shit Farmer 8686 for reminding me about the cage. This thing needs to be caged because once it starts to flower, those branches are going to be way too heavy, and then they're going to start snapping, and that's not cool. So I'm going to go to Home Depot this weekend, get some of that galvanized chicken wire stuff, and then make cages. I'm going to also make cages for these plants as well because these are also big and they're going to need support. That little one right there, that Durban poison, I'm going to bring that inside and flower it inside. Yes, I know. Never bring a plant inside after it's been out, but I'm taking the risk. These ones are also going to be beasts, and I'm just going to go to Home Depot again, get a roll of the chicken wire stuff, and make you like circular cages for each one of them so that the branches have support. The same thing for this big boy right here. This plant looks a little bit odd, but whatever. I'm still going to give it a shot. This one is coming along, but I'm going to also get some type of caging for that just so there's some support. These 2 as well, they are going to need the support. They're looking real healthy. I super cropped that branch the other day. That's why it looks like that. But they're going to need the cage also to support the weight. Once there's buds forming, those branches are going to be very, very heavy. And they're going to be, I don't want them to snap. So as you can see, that one branch is almost to the top of the greenhouse. I don't know if you can see it, but it basically almost hits the top. So that greenhouse is coming down pretty soon anyway. It's almost time for it to be done. That's a blueberry bush right there. No blueberries this year, maybe next year, but these weed plants are going to be massive. Within like the next month, they're going to be huge. This is just a top view of my yard from my deck outside. So there's the greenhouse, and then there's the big plants that were shown before. This is just a different view of them from the top. So everything is looking good at this point. But I'm going to end up going to Home Depot, getting some of that wire, support everything because I don't want them to snap.